What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Shabby Shambles here. We got a good one for you today. The markets are still going strong off Jerome Powell's news yesterday. But what I really want to talk about, what I really think we have to talk about, is the Sam Bankman-Fried interview. We're going to dig into it. Remember to like and subscribe, and stay tuned. So, for the unaware, Sam Bankman-Fried is the CEO of FTX, which was one of the world's largest crypto exchanges before it being revealed on November 6th of this year that most of their value was completely made up. That sounds like a joke. It is not. This is having ripples across the DeFi space. This is having ripples across the crypto space. But the ones who are really getting hurt here are FTX's customers, many of whom lost their entire life savings to this man. Now, a bit of context. FTX has long had a very close relationship with hedge fund Alameda Research. As it turned out, this relationship was too close, as Alameda Research was propping up FTX, and FTX was doing the same for Alameda Research. And it came out that Alameda Research was wildly over-leveraged using FTX's platform, and that was the first domino to fall in what would become a pretty catastrophic crash for FTX and the crypto market as a whole. Now, yesterday, Sam Bankman-Fried gave a hour and 15-minute long interview in which he said the typical nonsense: I'm so sorry, it won't happen again, I made so many mistakes, I'm working tirelessly to fix it, blah, blah, blah. No, you're not, Sam. You stole $6 billion and ran off to the Bahamas. That's where he is, by the way. In a magnificently furnished home in the Bahamas. I guess they call them cabanas down there. I've never been to the Bahamas. If I did, I would have to steal $6 billion, I guess. Don't believe this man. Don't believe a word he says. Even if it's true that he didn't know, he didn't mean to commit fraud, he didn't mean to steal $6 billion, it just happened. It just happened. You just happened to steal $6 billion and flee the country. He didn't mean to. Even if that's true, don't forgive him. Throw that man in jail. Absolutely. Absolutely. He made a mistake. Yeah, well, in the real world, you're a 30-year-old guy, Sam. In the real world, if you make a mistake, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you intended to or not. You fucked up. There've got to be consequences. Got to be consequences for this sort of action. And people, I've seen real people on Wall Street, on Twitter, saying they believe him. Saying that he sounds sympathetic. Guys, if you think Sam Bankman-Fried is sympathetic, if you think that Sam Bankman-Fried deserves another chance, I got news for you. I can steal $6 billion too. Give me $6 billion, I will steal it from you like that. I'll go to the Bahamas too and make a video all about how sorry I am that I stole your money and now live in the Bahamas in a tropical paradise. He's not sorry. He didn't make a mistake. This was his platform working as intended to take money from his customers and put it in his pocket until the whole house of cards came crashing down, and then he left the country to go live on a beach somewhere. Don't let this guy fool you. He's a robber. He's a thief. He's a con man. He's not even a con man. You know, in the past, con men would be slick. They'd be cool. They'd be, suave. This kid isn't suave. This kid This kid acts like I acted when I was 15 years old and didn't want to pay attention in school. This kid sounds like I sounded when I was like 16. Just some like sweaty fat nerd. Is it this is who we're being duped by now? This is who we're being conned by now? Come on. Get real. I'm sorry. That's pathetic. I don't know what to tell you. I the more I dig into the story, and I encourage you, if you're watching this, if you're listening, do your research, read about it. The more I dig into it, the more nonsensical it becomes. It's absolutely unfathomable to me. You know, there was these some people are on record. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. It's unimaginable how stupid this story is. The people are on record as having a meeting with Sam Bankman-Fried where they're talking about billions of dollars. And he's on his computer the whole time, and they're like, "Oh, it's so impressive. He's working so hard." And he was playing League of Legends. You know, the game that you like maybe played twice and got really mad at? He was playing League of Legends. And the people, the investors, the Wall Street investors, who were giving him billions of dollars, thought that was the most impressive thing they'd ever heard. That he could pay attention in the meeting and also play League of Legends. What? Are you kidding me? Are I I'm out of words, guys. I dig into this. Do your research. Don't take my word for I'm just some guy on YouTube. Don't trust me. Don't trust Sam Bankman-Fried. Don't trust us. Do your own research on this and just it's baffling. Absolutely mind-boggling to read about this stuff. That's all I got. I'm sorry. This turned from a video with me covering a news story as soberly as I could into me just ranting about how stupid this story is. But it's one of those stories that you read and you're like, what happened to us? Like what happened to humans as a species? You know, we used to go to war and we used to believe in things and we used to I don't know. I can't talk anymore about this. You gotta read about this. Do your own reading. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. I'm sorry this video went a little bit off the rails, but not at least you didn't lose $6 million to some fat sweaty nerd who's now in the Bahamas, right? At least you only lost 5 minutes of your life listening to me talk. All right, till next time, guys. Take